time for a picture.
How should we pose?
Do you reckon Helen rides Al like a mechanical bull?
Woo! His name was Gojira.
Glad you're back, kid, because I'm going to need your help. We've finally gotten ourselves a hot lead. If you've missed any episodes along the way, I will link it in the playlist down below. I do urge you to catch up if you are new to the channel. But at any rate, in the previous episode, we finally got ourselves something a little bit more definitive than we haven't had in a very long time. And that's somebody who could potentially have done all this. His name is the Surgeon. Fingers are pointing to Mitchell, the lizard that impersonated a doctor and used to be the field medic in the same army platoon that Joe Dunn used to be in. Whether or not it is him is yet to be determined, but after talking to Spano, it's looking that way. So grab your gear, sit back, relax, enjoy the smooth stylings of Our God Zero while we're at it, and let's get this bad boy underway.
Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow. The surgeon.
That's what I was just telling you about.
The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor. But now, all of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise, or how well he hid, I would find him.
I can promise you that.
So, what you're saying is, 1, there's a corruption scandal involving all kinds of athletes.
Yes.
2, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
I'm going to go with maybe it's just a false lead, because we don't have definitive proof yet, but it's still very
Maybe,
damning.
But it could be no more than a false lead.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3, since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell, or whomever, hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell, or whomever, killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4, the key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spano. Do you really trust him?
Weekly's smarter than I think. I think he's telling the truth. Spano was pretty
I think
upfront.
He didn't lie to us. Although he might not know the whole truth.
4. 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after taking Spano to his house. If that doesn't make him suspect, makes sense, doesn't it?
It does make sense, actually, Weekly.
Yeah, it could make sense.
Now that I think about it,
Who's the detective now?
props to the weasel.
Let's follow up with the suspects. You told Smirnoff that even though you're sure Yale is innocent, you think he's hiding something. But what about O'Leary? 6.
Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
He said
What
so
about
himself.
7, right?
Cassidy's capable. I mean, we saw straight up he ordered Quince's death for cheating at a poker game. Just there. Oh, but hang on. That says he acts recklessly, and we've deducted that it was carefully planned out, so it's not him.
Cassidy is Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through, so he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, even if you have your doubts, Mitchell is the one pulling the strings.
It's looking likely
And
now.
you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Well, that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect. But this might just be an American whodunit.
Talk about breaking down that
where
wall.
the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
I didn't say that. How did it go with Helen Moore?
Those photos are blurry as hell. I
didn't get
can't see
anything.
shit.
even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige.
They broke down that third wall or fourth wall or whatever wall. They broke it fucking down.
Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first?
Do we ask Al a question first? Yes.
Here's a question for Al.
What do you think about needing a manager to compete? Let's ask him about the boxing world.
Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association of New York. According to him, only boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
We never talk politics, honey. Athletes should steer clear of controversy and stay focused on their sport, don't you think?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now,
One for Helen.
here's one for Helen.
Let's ask her about O'Leary. Are the rumors about you and O'Leary true? Tell me, Helen.
What can you say about the rumors that claim you were in a relationship with Desmond O'Leary?
Oh, honey. It would be such a shame to mention that shady character in your article, wouldn't it?
Well, why?
I'm sure your newspaper would hate to fire someone as talented as you.
Oh, okay. Moving on. Time for a picture.
How should we pose?
Do you reckon Helen rides Al like a mechanical bull?
Woo!
Okay, how about a hug? I want to feel the love.
Use the left stick to frame the image and press X to take it. That's pretty simple.
You're the envy of all America. Now what?
Let's ask both
Here's
of them a
one
question.
for both of you.
How'd you two meet? Tell me.
How did you meet?
We know how they
At
met.
a party organized by Des.
Al, who threw the party doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that I saw you and you saw me. Our paths crossed and our lives were changed forever.
Talk about dodging the question.
Okay, one more question. And
Al, honey, can you answer it? I've got to go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too. So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her mysterious fan was.
Weekly, you are a genius. That's probably why the photos are blurry, because I haven't technically taken
All right,
them yet.
so where were we?
Do we ask him the jealous question now? No.
In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Well, supposedly the odds are in my favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival.
That was the better
And,
question to ask.
Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough patch, but he's had an amazing streak, so I'll do my best.
Now we should ask him.
Are you ever jealous about sharing your sweetheart with America?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but I know that someone so popular and honest can draw the wrong kind of attention. There are plenty of people who would love to put an end to her career, so it's not easy.
He's all about that romance.
Let's get that picture taken.
Let's go for the eyes closed, chin on your fist.
Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly.
Like these? Can I scroll off to the left? No, I can't. That's a beautiful shot right
Wait,
there.
I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
You're sneaky, Weekly. Gotcha.
What's with me today? Don't move, please.
Looks like we've got to take one more.
Now we got it. Should we keep at it?
I'm a natural paparazzi. Just straight up take another picture.
I'm going to take one more, all right?
No need to ask questions. We know what we're doing here. This time, let's go for show me your back.
Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
Like these. Let's frame the shot.
What's up with me? Stand still. I'll take it again. I can't seem to get it right. Don't move.
Weekly's one sneaky son of a bitch.
It's about time. Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look.
Beautiful.
How much do you think each bicep weighs?
A lot. But less than your tongue.
It's a weird fucking question to ask, Weekly.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan. You should have seen her face when she saw him.
Who's that guy?
I know he's not a fan.
We can't scroll
You
across?
should have seen her face when she saw him.
Aha, there we go. Let's just look... Yep. I was just going to say, let's look for photos that we want to look at. Like that
Look
one.
at his hand. Is he pulling something out of Moore's purse? Or putting it in?
Oh, look who it is. Mr. Mitchell. And I've got to decipher a fucking blurry-ass photo.
I've seen that matchbox before.
I'm glad he saw it, because I fucking don't.
Wait, that's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet.
Right. We still have to find him.
Sending Weekly to go talk to Helen Moore turned out to be a little bit more
Hey, pal.
worthwhile than I thought.
Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
La Iguana.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job.
You know the owner.
You may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive.
We're on a stakeout, guys. This could take a while. Fuck, I want some steak now.
People were finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close. And I hadn't seen Mitchell go in or out. I had no choice.
Time for us to get up in this bitch. I mean, the owner did say he'd shout us a drink the next time we come around. Oh, there he is.
I see you took me up on my invitation.
Wonder if he's still going to talk like a Texan.
And you're smart. You knew not to come until my anti-fur regulars had all cleared out.
I can't say no to good advice.
Or good bourbon.
I'll drink to that. Cheers. Gonna have that game of pool
Here's
you promised
looking
me?
at you, Mr. What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as the gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to?
We're keeping up the charade. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Howard M. Farnham II.
That's right. Howard Farnham from Ding Dong, Texas.
And I'll show you my ding-dong in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
You're natural. You're even better at pool than poker.
This here's much easier. No cheating.
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want a fella to say?
This ain't my first showdown. Fuck, my impressions are terrible.
Between you and me, partner, this ain't my first showdown. We all got our own lethal barber.
Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I can't say it's clear to
Damn
me.
it.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Texas Boxing Managers Association. Let's stick with
I'm
it.
looking to start a boxing managers association in Texas. I could really use Cassidy's know-how.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm here looking for a regular of yours, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
We fought together during the war.
We fought together during the war. I just wanted to say hi.
Sure. Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back tomorrow night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
Or else I'll tell Cassidy about your dealings with O'Leary. Hiss, hiss.
I don't
Who's the
think
reptile
Cassidy
now?
would be too happy about the role this here dump plays in O'Leary's gambling operation. You follow me?
Son of a bitch. All right. Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message.
He broke character.
When you're sitting in your car all night,
Was that
just
smart?
worry out. Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff, your entire body aches to be
Well,
somewhere
there he
else.
is. So it looked like the call worked.
It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop. Like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty. The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out.
That's called
With a bit of
rattling the
luck,
cage.
That would make him nervous enough to force his hand. Now all I had to do was follow him.
The Shady Warehouse District. Because where else would he be hiding, right? Oh, you see that lightning crack in the back there? That was very nice. When it rains, it pours, ladies and gentlemen, and we're about to unleash a storm on this lizard bastard. He's very weary. Maybe he knows something's up. Alright, John, time to hide. Get yourself in good position here. We don't want to get caught now that we've got the bastard. What's in the briefcase? Ah, look, it's Randall's friend. The glue factory boy. Okay, so we can hear one thing and we've got 3 things to locate by eye. Hell's horses, yep. I don't know why we needed to identify that. We know who he is. Well, we don't know his name, but we know who he's associated with. He's got a gun. Probably not afraid to use it as well.
He went in without it. I wonder what's in it.
Good question, John. I asked the same question a couple of seconds ago.
We'll be just fine, don't worry. Gil, stand guard right here. If the cat shows up, you know what to do. I'll be back in an hour.
Don't get nabbed. Right, so now with Mitchell gone, we've got the opportunity to hopefully get through this warehouse and see what's going on the inside. The only problem is we've got to get past Glue Factory over here.
Could I take him by surprise from over there? Although I don't know how I'd get there.
That was quick. Well, he is a cat. Hang on, he's a cat. Why doesn't he just fucking jump up there? You telling me because he's more humanoid, he's just lost his touch?
1 eternity later.
15 minutes I've been looking around here. Nothing. But I've spotted this, and I'm hoping I can actually climb into it, because if I can, then maybe I can use the lift portion. Aha! Here we go. I should have come here the first time. I've walked past this thing about 3 times already. Okay, I don't know whether you see that or not, but I've glitched. I've glitched through it. I'm not sitting in it properly. That's hilarious. That is so funny. Have a look at me in comparison to the vehicle. Any rate, we'll just get it to where we need to get it. Get ourselves inside. Hopefully we only have to get it to around to this ledge over here on the right. I walked up and down this alleyway, up and down the other side. Thank God I finally figured out what the fuck I was doing. Up you go, John. Wonder what's up on the roof. Because I still don't feel comfortable about dive bombing that horse. He's got a loaded gun. If he even catches wind of the fact that we're up there, we're dead.
I did mess up a guy's face with an extinguisher once, but this kind is too heavy for my current needs.
Is he looking for something to use against the horse? Can I just casually drop in through the skylight? That'd be That'd be ninja-like. He might not even need to know that we're in there. We can do this stealth-like, Blacksad. Can I get around the back here? The answer is no, Zero. You fucking can't. Oh, here we go. Oh, we about to go Captain America on his ass? Like, bust him down with that shield? The answer is yes. That's one way to take someone out. Time to go make us some glue. Ah! Have a look who decided to show up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've worked out where the surgeon's hiding, it's time for us to go find out what the hell's going on. But it's going to have to wait till the next episode because this is where this one wraps up. Thank you for joining me as always. If you have been enjoying this, do myself a favour and if you look down there, not at my dick, but at the like button, if you hit it, it'll go a long way to supporting the channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you happen to be new to the channel, there's plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so, and if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, why not hit that subscribe button and pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation. Hit that notification bell before you leave to keep up to date with every single time something brand new goes down. Social media links and Blacksad Under the Skin playlist link are all in the description down below. Feel free to go check those out as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.